What's up, guys?
We are live this week on YouTube. I guess before Danny and P Bear is going to be a little late. Danny should be.
There we go. Yeah. So basically, it looks like StreamYard, or I'm sorry, Facebook changed their settings so that now they don't allow third-party companies
to stream. We can wait for P Bear. He's gonna be a little. I think he's gonna be a little bit more than late, but we'll see. Yeah. So Facebook doesn't allow the third-party apps or companies to allow streaming in their groups anymore. So basically, the one thing that StreamYard did for us was allowed us to stream directly into the group, had the group hooked up directly to our account. So basically they discontinued that. So until I could figure it out, I know I can go through my own account and then post my account onto the group, and then I don't know. I was playing around with it throughout the night, and it just seemed that YouTube ended up being a little bit more clean and was better. So, yeah, actually, I agree, Nate. I think that I think YouTube's better too. I could see all the comments. It seems like everybody's name is there and everything. I know we've been trying to get the YouTube going for like the last 6 months or a year or whatever. So maybe this will be the thing that actually gets it going. Dave, yeah, big body, big Knicks win. That's why we're a little bit late. Danny didn't want to start until the next game. Huge win. I don't know if we have any Pacers fans in the group. I know we had some Sixers fans in the group, but you guys are in the off season now, so I believe I did send this to Danny, so I'm just waiting for him to jump in. Paul said he was originally going to be like a half hour late, finishing up over at Filth Bomb. So Johnny Barnett posted a cool Brunson die cut at 75. Actually, I have that. I have that same card. Love the Donruss die cuts that they did. Looks like there's only a couple of us in here anyway. I don't know how this is going to be a big stream tonight. I know it's late. Typically, I know we like to try to do this a little earlier, but with everyone's schedules and the fact that I'm even on here tonight was a surprise to myself. So just get the notes up. All right, got the notes. I don't even know where my phone is. Yeah, Dave, I'm trying, man. I think it's gonna looks like it's gonna be this week. So, getting in as much as I can. Yep.
I keep doing that. I was told, diapers and all different, all different stuff they have available. I plan on it. Any help is help that I know we'll be able to use. So I'm good with taking all the freebies and everything, and we're live, pal.
Oh, we're live. What the hell?
Yeah, I jumped in. I didn't want to lose the stream.
Oh, shout out to the patrons then for waiting.
It's basically me, Dave, me, Nagel, and McCarter in here.
Well, as you can see, I'm a little toasty. I had a golf outing today. I'm hammered. The Knicks just won. I don't know what to do with myself. Oof.
If we play the series the way we play tonight, we're losing in 5.
Nah, I disagree. We're winning in 4.
These bum asses almost came into the Garden and destroyed us. Obi
But-
Toppin, TJ McDonald.
Well, that's what pissed me off is that their stars didn't even.
It wasn't
put
even
up a fight.
Halliburton.
Halliburton had 6 points.
Yeah.
I mean, Turner played great. He was awesome. Siakam didn't really. Well,
No,
Siakam
he
shot
was-
the ball from the field well, but he didn't hit free throws.
No.
So, listen, I mean, it is what it is. That's life. It's basketball. Sucks to suck if you're an indie fan. Whatever.
I don't know if we have any in our group. I know we had some Philly guys in there, but
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any Pacers
Yeah,
guys in there.
hold the L's. But yeah, we get when we get rocking and rolling.
Yeah, I just pulled up the notes. All right.
So to everyone watching,
I think I'm gonna do the intro this week since it might be my last one for a couple weeks.
well, did we say that P Bear will be on in like 12
Yeah.
minutes? Okay.
Yeah. I said people will be a little late.
Yeah. I don't feel like waiting. I got work.
Yeah, no, we're good. Let's go.
Big shout out. So you go do the intro.
All right. Well, welcome everyone to the Card Foundation podcast, episode 170. So a little housekeeping before we get started. Make sure to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter at CardFoundPod and on Instagram at FilthBombWrestling. Make sure to download the podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, Amazon, wherever you get your favorite podcasts. If you feel so inclined, please leave us a 5-star review. Helps us along in the algorithm and promotes and all that stuff. So, yeah, definitely leave us a review. I don't know where my phone went. I thought I brought it up here. My desk is a mess. So can you check to see if we got any reviews?
Sure. To quote the General Ock, sure. Let's see what we got here.
I got it.
Oh, ain't no way this is a review. Yo.
No way.
Can I read this?
I didn't even see it. Hold on.
Don't even look. Let me just read it, please.
Okay.
Okay, so this review comes in from Frenches, and it's 5-star, and the title is More Investment Blogs.
You know, what do you have? What do you have, an alias?
I'm here for one reason and one reason only, the investment blogs. If you got good cards, get ready to have Danny Drip Drip blow up your spot with immaculate selections of only the finest wrestlers to invest in.
Who? All right, who'd you pay?
Wait, acknowledge your tribal blogger.
Who
Acknowledge me.
who got a nice little present in their PayPal?
Listen, I put on a great show. Very entertaining. A lot of stats and knowledge. It's a great listen. 5 stars.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what I think
this
this was? Was it Tim French?
Oh, maybe.
It could have been.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Tim, if it was you, I love you, bud. Thank you.
Well, I will say that you are holding it down the fort in terms of the bonus content because I've just been dropping the ball, but I do have a good one that'll be out this week before everything hits the fan. So I promise that.
You are having a daughter this weekend, brother.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming. She's coming sooner than later.
First of all, how'd she get so big? What the hell has Nicole been eating?
So that was it was not necessarily confirmed. It was more of a guesstimate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the doctor doesn't think she's actually that big, but
All right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
She is what she. I mean, listen, I wasn't big. I wasn't small when I came out, so I don't think you were either. I think we were both 9-pounders.
I was not. Ain't no way.
Or close to it.
Nah.
I think we were.
I thought it was like 7'6".
Nah, I think you're pushing
Nah,
P over there.
I'm talking to mom tomorrow. We're having a discussion about this.
We'll see. Anyway, P Bear's not here to promote what's going on and whatnot, so we'll get that on the back end.
Yeah, when he hops in, we'll
yeah, we can promote Patreon though. So patreon.com, like Danny mentioned, the investment blogs that are out. I know Danny just posted his for this month.
Yep.
I just put together I think it's gonna be a really cool episode. It's actually a full deep dive into the history of WCW trading cards. So I start in like 1990 or 91 and I go all the way to like 2002 or whatever. I think it was 2001 or 2002. I
Mm.
touch on like the TCG, the top stuff, the Panini stuff, some
Oh,
of like the
damn.
bonus stuff that they've put out, like promos and everything. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy that. I had a lot of fun. I've been really into WCW lately, and I actually learned some cool stuff.
Cool.
So yeah, so that will be out this week, because I know once this weekend comes, shit's probably gonna hit the fan. So I definitely want to have that out.
Yeah, I'm adding an additional this month. I think I'm going to start like a top 10 series. And I just want to do like, 10 best autographs, 10 best
Oh,
relics,
that's
like,
cool.
and just do an assortment. So that'll be added as well. But with the Patreon, you do get live episodes the first Monday of every month, or the second, depending on schedule. And then access to the Facebook group where you can meet new friends, buy, sell, trade, and more.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna jump into question of the week, but while I do that, can you send P Bear on Facebook Messenger or whatever
Is
the
he
link
asking
to
you?
this?
Because I did it already.
Did you? Okay, because I couldn't, for some reason it wasn't letting me. So
I already got it. Took
all
care
right,
of
good.
it.
All right, question of the week. This week's question of the week comes from Patreon member Erin Peacock. How do you feel about Blaster exclusive parallels? Most of the time, I find them excessive and retaining little value. If I see one more Bronze Chronicles parallel or a Wood Allure parallel, I'll cry.
I like this question just because it's very topical in what we see in today's market. But
And we're also going to be talking about this a lot in Card Corner this week. But we'll dive into it now. What do you think? How do you feel about it?
The only time I've at least, and this is just me spitballing off the top of my head, that we've seen the value kind of really hold has been Select. Because if I'm not wrong, the Elephant print was
retail
exclusive, and they did the mezzanine,
right?
And they also did obviously ringside case hit parallel as well. So in that case, it's done pretty well. But I get what you're saying. Like a lot of the here with a brick background.
Yeah, who changed that? I'm the clink.
Is that my brick back there, brother?
It's a good brick. Yeah, it's some good. I love exposed brick. To be honest with you, I love exposed brick. I wish my house had exposed brick.
Well, real quick, we're in the middle of question of the week. We're talking about the lack of value and excessiveness of Blaster exclusive hits. So the example was opening up Chronicles, getting a bronze parallel over and over and over again, and how it has kind of little to no value. And so I was just in the middle of what I was talking about, but I was saying it worked out for Select, and I get in other products, like getting like a bronze does nothing. So, I mean, you want to entice the buyer to want to buy retail for whatever, parallel or exclusive you could put out. But I agree that they should have a higher value because, again, those are tougher to hit, and not everyone's always opening blasters. Like if you get a bad product, no one's going to open blasters. They're going to go right to the hobby box.
So yeah, you're talking about just kind of like the random inserts in the blasters, like how nobody cares about them,
or like the random parallels, like
like the bronze
every
parallel in
blaster has,
Chronicles, or like the
remember
wood parallel.
the strongest parallel that was in what was that, Finest? Not Fine, in Select.
The strongest parallel.
It was like somebody like Titus O'Neil was holding like a keg.
Oh, that was a Blaster exclusive insert?
I'm pretty sure that was Blaster exclusive.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, we see it a lot in like, and obviously the main sport products. So like in, for example, Topps Chrome Baseball, the Sepia was that a Blaster or a Hanger exclusive, Johnny?
What was that?
The Sepia, that was a Blaster or
Blaster exclusive.
It was, right, not a Hanger. But I mean, we see the Hanger exclusive for, I believe, Series 1 is the yellow parallel, correct?
Yep.
Like,
you have like the pinks and Topps Chrome.
Yeah, the unnumbered random stuff. Sometimes it does have good value. If you get a really good rookie and you dime it, it could have value.
So was Select was it's not Mezzanine, the one Select?
Mezzanine you have. Well, Mezzanine was the card. Yeah, you had like Elephant.
Those were those I think Select does it right with the way they do it. They have still,
and it was Feats of Strength from Mike Frias.
Feats of Strength, yeah. He knows what I'm talking
Finest.
about. Those shits are so weird.
Yeah.
Well, like Prism has red, white, blue.
And those don't really hold much value.
Nah, no one really cares about those.
No. And it's crazy because you would think, at least in some rookies, they would go for more. Like, I would want a Tiffany Stratton green or red, white, and blue because, again, if people weren't opening blasters, then there might not be as many out there. But Dave Nagel just brought a good example of like what does work: Firestorms, which was also, I believe,
Firestorm,
select.
That was
Oh no, yeah, that was select
that-
blasters.
no.
Yeah.
Was Firestorm Select Blaster or was that? It was
They
Select
also-
Blaster.
Yeah, they also had the artistic impression.
That's what the one I was thinking. That wasn't. That
Yeah.
was a different. Wow, man.
Well, we're definitely we're gonna talk about the actual inserts later on, I think, because it's one of the things I want to talk about in Card Corner with the retail stuff is like, a lot of people will look at a retail product and say, if it doesn't have, this like case hit or whatever, there's no value in it. But I think there is. I think there is value in a lot of the retail product that we're getting. We'll talk more about like how it relates to Chronicles more specifically, but we can bring up these examples of like Firestorms, mezzanine die cut, stuff like that. I mean,
I
of those
wouldn't
cards
look for
worth more.
autos and blasters though.
Right.
Those are few and far between.
Unless you're me.
Oh yeah, one.
Talk about it later. A blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
There you go.
Talk about it in purchases. But yeah, I think in every product, I think there should be a big hit chase in the hobby product and another hit chase in Blaster. You should make it enticing enough for people to have a chance at least to get something really, really strong out of a Blaster. And sometimes you do. I mean, case in point, someone at a baseball game the other day pulled a Jason Dominguez 1/1 rookie out of a Blaster sitting in a seat at the stadium.
Yeah, that's
Like,
wild.
Topps has been doing that lately with some of their big name rookie 1/1s. They're like, people are pulling them out of like hangers and blasters and retail and not even getting them in hobby boxes.
I saw that. He was like, how do I get out of the stadium with this card still intact?
Yeah, he has no penny sleeve and top loader.
That's wild. You
He's
just gotta
sitting there,
hold
like,
that, hold that in
holding
your
it
hand
weirdo the
like
whole
that.
time, just like,
Literally.
and it's a Dominguez 1/1.
He could be, that
It's
could be a
couple
monster
hundred.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another example from Dave, the Walgreens Juan Franco at the time.
Yeah.
I was pulled out of what, a hanger?
Now he's working at
Walgreens
Walgreens.
hanger?
What's the odds of that?
Now he's working at Walgreens.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that was
don't,
a hanger. The
don't bang
one
underage
King
kids.
Lewis pulled was out of a blaster, the 1/1 Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
Mm.
which that's wild. Wild that hits even in there. But
You're one of those people that say he shouldn't be in there, but it is.
yeah, well, before we get into rookie talk, thank you, Aaron, for a question of the week. Much appreciated. P-Bear, do you just want to run through what's coming up on what Fanatics Live?
Oh, I don't even know at this point.
All right, time for rookie talk. We're
God
gonna
knows,
get
God knows, just join me. I don't even know. I just did a slab break.
And how'd that go?
It went good, man. That was cool. I put top 3 guys got a chance to win a Cactus Jack. Signed Funko. The Funkos are nice, man. Signed PSA Funkos. I think people are sleeping on them. Getting Funkos graded. They come out great.
They do.
They're a little stiff on the grade, so make sure you're giving them a good box.
Yeah. Agreed.
Oh.
All right, well, I'll get into I'll list out rookie talk for this week, and I'll turn it over to you guys. Give me what you think. What are you grinning at, Johnny? There's something funny over here.
I just want you to read this one.
Oh, sure. So this week, in honor of what a weird anniversary, the 31st anniversary of the first exploding ring death match at Kawasaki Stadium, we're discussing the rookie cards of a man whose name has food that I love, Atsushi Onita. So we have, kicking off with Onita, 1995 BBM Pro Wrestling, cards number 193 through 198. 1997 BBM Pro Wrestling number 246 and LE8. And 1997 BBM Sparkling Fighters, card number 19 and 164.
I think it's gonna be the 95 BBM Pro Wrestling 193. This guy is an awesome image of him in that card, and definitely a card I want for my collection. So that's the one.
Ain't no way. You're looking at the image right now.
Oh no, I have no idea.
All right. Well,
I have no idea. I don't even know who that is.
You sold it.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking at card number 197 now. What a wild image this is. If you can see that. My phone's on the charger right now, so.
I actually like the 97 set better.
Well, this is okay. That's fair.
But it's, 95 to 97. It's hard to, it's hard to ignore that.
Wow, this is a
pretty
wild
big
card.
2-year gap there.
Imagine they still had blood on cards.
Ew.
They would never. Well, not P-Bear, not actual blood.
Oh.
Fucking guy. He's bleeding in the photo.
Oh well, I don't know BBMs. Their mission statement.
Well, I highly doubt it's to put actual human blood on cards, but
You don't never know.
no. But I'm gonna go 1995 BBM as well. Card number 193. It'll be the first one in the set for me. Specifically, that's what I'm going for. Nice easy one this week. So it was just an anniversary pick there, brother Johnny. Who was on mute? Johnny's on mute.
All right.
Johnny,
I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, Sean.
All right, I don't know. My mic's fucking up tonight. Hold on.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo.
it sounds like shit too.
All right, amateur. Go to settings. Go to audio.
Oh, it's not. It
microphone.
keeps falling out of the plug.
Oh.
A
Well, it might
little
be time
loose,
for
huh, brother? A
Yeah,
little
it might be
loose.
time for a new wire, my boy.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, no, it was the anniversary. It was the death match with Terry Funk in Japan when they had the exploding ropes, and it was the first time they ever did that. So
Well,
All right.
AEW should have took notes because when they have exploding matches, nothing happens.
So that's basically who they like modeled all this after.
Well, yeah, makes sense.
But they did it, 30 years ago. They did it so much better than they did in AEW because they didn't really care as much. I mean, the explosions were just better and the match was just better, and
There was a
but
risk
that's-
of dying.
But yeah, that's what they were trying to get. They were trying to model it after the Onita matches from then. So
one of my favorite Dark Side of the Rings is Onita. I love that when they put that out, that show. Guy's a god in Japan.
yeah, Dave Nagel's at it best. He's basically the Japanese Sandman.
Ooh.
Comes
Love
out with a
that.
cigarette, smoking, and he's just getting exploded, and guy's crazy. Yeah, check it out on YouTube if you haven't. It's a classic match, and yesterday was the anniversary, so I figured I'd throw it in there.
Yesterday was also Sinkhole de Mayo. So
Sinkhole? They're like a
Yeah.
joke?
you've never seen This Is the End?
Oh yeah.
Jonah Hill, Sinkhole de Mayo.
God. I wouldn't say it's like a
No,
line you
that's
throw
an
out
all-
there for you to
It's an
know.
all timer.
Yeah, the best actor in the movie is Michael Cera.
Oh, incredible!
He's-
For the short time he's in there,
Oh, he's the best.
the sippy
He
juice
smacks
sippy
Rihanna's
cup.
ass and shit. We're having a little sippy party. A little
Love it.
sippy party. That was the best.
Oh Lord! All right, well that wraps up question of the weekend rookie talk. Now you guys know the deal. We're heading over into news and recap right after this.
What card's this?
Can't see shit. Oh, that's the Chikara Pro.
They
Is that
graded
Eddie
this?
Kingston? Where the hell did you get that from?
Brian gave it to me to grade.
Yeah,
They
it's the Eddie Kingston rookie.
Do they
Yeah.
grade those?
I think they do.
I
They
forget,
didn't
I'm
before, but
pretty
now
sure.
they do.
Someone in here will know, either Dave or
Yeah, does anyone want to help us out?
Nate will
I'm
know.
gonna look it up in the meantime.
All right.
Let's
Let's see what we got here.
see. I don't see anything on eBay. Yeah, Chris Eastwood probably would know. But all right. Let's
us back.
keep it rolling. I'll bring us back. Welcome back, everybody. News and recap. Kicking things off with maybe the best crowd of wrestling in the past 35, 40 years. I mean, unbelievable. Backlash was over the weekend. Did you guys get a chance to watch? We got some debuts. Tongaloa debuts. with
Hunico?
Bloodline. Bailey returns. Priest returns. Jade and Bianca, the new tag title champions. And Cody also retained.
I think that was a real if you were like, I wonder who's gonna win these matches, you could have went 10 for 10 with every one of these matches.
Oh, pretty much, yeah.
Tonga, a little late on the pullout, huh, brother?
Yeah.
A little late. You're gonna get the girl pregnant when you leave it in like that long. Jesus Christ, what are you doing under that ring? Coming out fucking lost.
Well,
Ref's a true pro. Pulled
Yeah.
himself out.
Yeah.
Pulled himself out.
And you would have never have guessed that he was late if it wasn't for that camera angle.
Never.
Never.
Technology today. But yeah, you would have never because on their camera angle it kind of covered up.
Yeah, I mean the
One.
crowd was just Absolute
At
bananas.
1, you better start trying to hustle and get out of there, brother.
That too, yeah.
So,
Damn.
do you guys remember him as Hunico?
Who?
Wasn't he Hunico?
Who? Tongaloa?
Yeah.
No.
Am I wrong on that? I
Yeah.
read something.
No, he's been a tag team with Tama Tonga in Japan. Yeah, Tongaloa was in Hunico. He was? No way. Hold on. I got to look this up. Nah, you got to be fucking with me. No, Hunico was Sin Cara.
Then who was Hunico's partner? He rode on a little bike.
Wait, Dave is saying Tongaloa was Hunico? Oh, Camacho was the partner. Thank you, Chad, for helping us out here. No, hold on. Time out. I'm so thrown off right now.
Am I wrong on this? I could be wrong. I thought I read something.
Hold on. Let me. This is going in the Cougar. So Tongaloa's ring names. He was Camacho. You almost had it.
Camacho. Oh, damn it! It was Camacho.
He was the other. He was the other asshole, according to Dave.
Yeah,
That comment makes a lot of sense now.
yeah. Nathan said Camacho, and he's correct. Wow, good for you there, Bear.
I read.
That is not my era of WWE.
No.
I will be honest with you.
Yeah, but
I thought they were in Japan the whole time, both of them.
No, but I thought that was cool.
So
man, Solo's got himself a bloodline coming, baby.
I don't know. I'm not.
Go to your blood.
I mean, but could you imagine? You got the three of them. You got Tonga, Tama, and Solo going against the Usos and Roman. I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You know, I think it should have been the other way around. I think it should have been the Usos and Solo maybe versus Roman and Tongaloa and Tama Tonga.
I think it's cool. They gotta build these three up though.
Yeah, they definitely do. They have to go on like a big run to make it worthwhile.
Get the tag titles and shit.
Yeah. Ooh, that would be cool. War games. That would be a lot of fun. I'm down for that.
That'd be cool.
What do you guys else think of the show? Yeah, it was a show that obviously everyone seemed that they were going to retain, and Jade and Bianca were definitely going to take the belts and go over.
Yo, Jay got the people going, man.
Oof. Yeah,
that must have been a cool ass moment.
He knows how to rock a building.
That was cool.
Even Randy Orton, when he came out singing his theme song, Randy even stopped at the ramp and was like, "Wow!" It's like, this is crazy.
Randy Orton.
Yeah. So definitely, it was a strong show. I really enjoyed the matches. Good overall night. So keep carrying.
I just don't think I think they need to eliminate like title matches at the show after Mania
because it's too obvious.
Yeah, Cody was obviously not going to lose. Bailey was obviously not going to lose. Who else? Damian Priest was not going to lose. You know what I mean? So it's like,
right.
I just see other guys.
Was Dirty Dom there?
Storylines.
Was Dirty Dom there? I
saw Priest yelling at
Finn. Came out.
Finn, yeah, I saw
there was some tension there. I can't recall. Had a little too much to drink tonight. Oh, but that's just me.
All right, let's.
I think it was. Yeet's over as fuck. I thought that was a great spot for it, though.
Yeah,
he'll never lose.
I'll never retire.
So,
what else we got?
What's the next?
They also made a couple of other announcements regarding some shows this year. So we got WrestleMania was announced for next year, and looks like we're headed to Vegas.
Yeah.
And before we get into that, they also announced King and Queen of the Ring, which the tournament started tonight on Raw. Will be live in Jeddah on May 25th.
I love the King of the Ring. I feel like I'm glad they're building it up a little bit more. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Austin cut his promo. Vegas, baby. Vegas.
I just hate when everyone wins King of the Ring, that they become the king or queen gimmick. How about we just let them win and just get their honor and keep it pushing?
Nah, you gotta become the king.
Because there's no one ever other than King Booker.
Yeah, he did an amazing job.
One of the greatest kings of all time.
Booker.
Loved it. But they do too much. I feel like every time someone's King of the Ring, it's like they do the crown and they turn into the gimmick, and I don't know, it's not for me.
It's for me. Damn
It should
right,
be the tournament that gives the young upstart, the next push.
Well,
Triple
gave
H.
was it Woods?
Stone
Who
Cold.
won last year? Was it Woods and then Zelina? Or was that the year before?
I know they were the last 2 winners. I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before that. Yeah.
Queen Zelina.
I agree, though. It should go back to what it was when, like, look at the King of the Ring used to do. He used to make guys.
Yeah.
Austin, I think Triple H won it the year after. Lesnar in that was it 2002, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, those are like just legendary runs, after, post King of the Ring. So,
And I loved when it was a tournament in one night, deadly game style. Oh, the best.
Get that piece of trash out of my ring.
But
Deadly.
yeah,
Vegas, WrestleMania.
So who's in? Show of hands.
Oh, I have one comment to make before you get into it.
Oh God.
And I know we have a couple of friends that are in Minnesota or from the area.
Shout out to Joey Hudson.
After what you saw in Philly, how could you think your city or a city like that is ready to take on an undertaking like WrestleMania? I mean, how big it was in Philly, how they do it down in Florida or New York or California the year before that. I mean, it's like,
well, I mean, Minnesota has the stadium for it. It's perfect. I mean,
no, 100%. They have the stadium. They just don't have the area.
Yeah.
Who wants to hang out in downtown Minnesota, especially with everything going on with the Uber and Lyft situation?
That too. There's like no way to get around.
Vegas will be nice and warm, great weather. God.
I need everyone in the chat to pray for me.
Nate, I've been to Minneapolis. I've been to Minnesota, Mall of America. I did all that shit. And in April, I don't know if I really want to go there. It's probably still cold.
I mean, we got casinos, we got wrestling, we got clubs,
debauchery.
I'm gonna come home with Dad.
Getting bottle service.
Oh my God, I'm probably gonna spend like $20,000 as my number.
I've been on my bachelor parties in Vegas. I went to a few bachelor parties in Vegas. I've also went on like my wife's work. Damn right, Russ. One of my wife's work trips in Vegas. I've done it all. I've had a lot of good times in Vegas. I actually liked my wife's work trips. Kind of one of my favorite bits. She'd go work all day, and I'd just go to the poker tournaments and play poker tournaments. And then if it was like she'd go out to dinner with somebody I wouldn't embarrass her in front of. She'd let me come out to dinner with them for free, like all you could eat dinner, like a nice one, like one of those top star restaurants. Yeah. She was like, "Not this one. My big boss is gonna be there. I'd have to go eat in the room."
Yeah,
Steve Glansberg.
Actually, I'm literally watching through Sopranos right now, and Russ Saylor's comment saying hookers. I love the way Ralph Cifaretti used to say "who was." That shit kills me. That's gonna be me, damn it. Bring them all out.
You're gonna be with the Dave Nagel, what he wrote.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I gotta find someone new this year to keep an eye out for you. Last year it was Mike Frias.
Yeah, Mike Frias.
I gotta figure out who's brave enough to follow you around this year.
It ended up being Marcus Brandon because Marcus I ran into every single place I went to.
Yeah,
so Marcus was the one that was like looking out.
I may have to. I may have to float you some money for that. What do you call it? WrestleCon, just to keep Danny alive those 4 days.
God, we went to I remember in Vegas. We went to somebody else's. Well, the first bachelor parties. We go to Vegas. There's like 20 dudes. We each have to pay like $300 each to get into wherever the fuck we're going. But we got bottle service and we have our own like VIP area. And we had our own bouncer. So they're like, oh, if any girls you bring in your VIP area, it's fine. Bring any girls you want. If they can't get too like annoying or they don't work out, you just swipe the top of your head, give them a point, and I'll come escort them out. I'm like, damn, that's cool as hell. Yeah. So we bring some girls in, and then some girl would like be drinking too much. You give her the old, and the guy was like, all right, you gotta go. She's like, no, you gotta go, and would escort them. And it'd be so funny and embarrassing. We would just keep bringing more and more girls in. To just
toss them.
Just get that bitch the fuck out.
We'll have a little Ari Gold. Get the fuck out.
Yeah. And And then people are really bringing girls in. Like, all right, this one's cool. Nah, she's gotta go.
What? That's messed up. That's messed up. That ain't right.
I remember some girls in a wheelchair. I think she like broke her leg before Vegas, but she kept trying to come, still kept trying to party.
In a chair?
She yeah, in a chair. She was there. So my boy brought her in. We all wheel that bitch the fuck out. Get her out. Get the fuck out. Get her broken leg the fuck out.
God damn.
Dude, that was the most fun. God, it's so fucking expensive.
Well,
So fucking expensive.
If you're planning on going to Vegas and you're in our Patreon group, hit your boys up. Let's see who's going down. Oh God, what else we have?
Release calendar.
Oh,
So a couple updates. We got Chronicles Hobby. Obviously, retail's out already. Chronicles Hobby on May 24th, followed by Immaculate June 7th. AEW Flagship, whether it comes out or not, June 26th is what it's listed as. And then AEW Black Diamond on October 23rd.
oh, interesting that they just gave the date for that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping everybody sticks to it because it's legit at like of a little lulski here.
Yeah.
Well, I trust Chronicles and Immaculate, so that'll be a nice little back-to-back right there.
Yeah.
Can we touch on Chronicles really fast?
They're talking about a card quarter.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it in a card corner.
All right, so then I'll wait.
Yeah, we'll keep it. What else?
Oh, someone's ripping into Terran.
Nah, I just opened up a.
Yeah, there wasn't much this week. New upper deck, new arrivals dropped of Shane Taylor and the Beast Mortos. You guys got any of that?
The Beast.
You got the Beast?
Shout out to the Beast. I had to.
Why, you know him?
Nah, I didn't get that
think so.
motherfucker. Hell no. Hell nah. Nah, I took a pass this week. Not for me.
I don't even know who those people are.
Yeah. Well, Shane Taylor's he made a little name for himself on the indies. I think that'll be a good pickup for AEW. But let's move along. Wow. So no collapsible segment of the week sales?
So I looked up sales, and after last week, there was like 8 sales over $1,000 or whatever. There was only one notable that I saw of this from this past week. So it looks like people seem to take a little bit of a break. At least some of the bigger cards. You know,
Who's just had a crazy sale.
I didn't see anything
Drake.
nuts.
Drake just had a wild sale on, I think, Instagram, and he had some stuff posted on one of the retail sites. I think he had like a gold select ringside rock PSA 10. That was at auction.
Oh, wow.
He had a few big boys out there. So if someone capitalized on that, congratulations.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a lot of news and recap to dive into this week. So we go right to some
Yeah,
Patreon
okay.
purchases.
You guys still got me?
Excuse me?
You still got me? Because I lost my face.
I could hear you. I don't see your mean mug, but
Yeah, I don't know how my camera got disconnected when it's in the laptop. Like it's
Jesus. First Donnie's microphone, now P-Bear's camera.
falling apart here, boys. We're falling apart.
Soon I'm just gonna get deleted.
I want the camera to come back and I'm just completely naked for everybody.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right.
What did debut on YouTube?
What do you mean
Oh, yeah,
debut on YouTube?
We're on YouTube now.
What the?
Did you not listen to anything I said before?
Yeah, Facebook didn't want us.
You said that?
Yeah. So, you weren't on it. You weren't on yet. I'm sorry. So
yeah, what the hell?
Facebook decided they were going to ban third-party apps and programs from streaming in groups.
Why would they do such a thing?
So as of your birthday, April 22nd. So StreamYard is not allowed in streaming in groups anymore.
Wow.
So it was going to allow me to post my personal page and then have people just like stream it through that. But for some reason, because I'm private, I couldn't. It just wasn't working. So I was like, you know what? YouTube, it still works. It streams right to YouTube. So until we can figure it out, we're going to be on YouTube, and maybe that'll
it's our new home.
boost the numbers and get Danny motivated a little bit. So we are on YouTube now.
All right. Well, Patreon purchases. Anybody have it up, or who wants to dive in?
I got them.
Dive in for fun.
Dive in for fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's kick it off. Just make sure I got the right week. Yep. John Thurmond, 2023 Rebirth Starlight Kid, 2019 Rossi Ogawa Stardom, a lot of Kairi Hojo Stardom cards from 2019, 2020, and 2022. When Starlight Kid came back for the Stardom Gold Rush show last November after being out with an injury for almost 2 months, she carried a bag full of autographed and dated plastic balls to the ring that she threw to the crowd. Picked up one of those as well. That's an awesome little piece to a collection.
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
Wish more people did that.
Mm-hmm.
Angel Cortez, not a big week, but picked up this Tay Mello bus. Also got me thinking, is there a Darby version of this card?
Of the bus? The autobus?
Nah, not off the top of my head. I'm sure he did though. Tim Jacob, retail acquired, rainbow finished, another win for the Shinsuke Super Collection. So it looks like a Don Russ Elite signatures green ink auto from Shinsuke.
Yeah.
Ryan Vox snagged up a gold JD auto relic from Impeccable last night. Nice little 2-color patch. Aaron
Horrible
Peacock,
signature.
big week. What was that?
Horrible signature. Oof.
Yeah, it's lazy.
Yeah. That kind of looks like a dick.
The D
You look
does,
at it
yeah.
sideways?
Yeah, the D does.
Which way could I?
No pun intended.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that little thing.
Trying to be like Shawn Michaels.
he's really trying to get the HB shizzle.
We got Aaron Peacock, big week for the Nyla PC, Spectrum Red out of 50, Dark Relic out of 25, Metal Silver Parallel from EPAC, Intimidation Nation Auto out of 25, Palladium Gold out of 25, Skybox Premium Green out of 10, and Green PMG Auto to 10. Damn.
Oh, damn. Green PMG.
Aaron went in. Cruise Card, Dijak Extravagance Autographs out of 75, with just a D.
Talk about a
Autograph.
legit worst signature in the game.
He might have it right now for the worst.
He just pulled the Velveteen.
Yeah, I was gonna say Shades of Velveteen.
Jesus.
Tyler Barnes picked up 2022 metal printing plate of High Series Anna J off EPAC, 2023 SP Black and White Anna J canvas, and out of 35 Blue Line Ice Cream. 2019 Bailey out of 10, looks like just a gold, and 2023 Impeccable Candice LeRae auto out of 75.
Not
bad. Dave McConnell grabbed a Swerve auto from his high spot signing a couple weeks ago on an Allure base.
Good timing, I would say.
Yep. Matt Hoff, big week for the PC, picked up a retro Jamie Hayter PMG, a Hayter out of 100 title ambitions, and a 24-carat Mankind action packed.
Damn, I can't wait to talk about that.
Yeah, I'm part of that club, brother.
Yeah.
David Lloyd, Dolph Elite 1 of 1. My second Dolph 1 of 1 in a week. Danny is extremely supportive.
I actually am.
Did you guys this one out?
Excuse me?
Did you guys talk this one out?
No. So this was pre the talk. So basically me and him had a little chat. We're gonna communicate better on some of the big Ziggler cards out there. But once again, I did have an offer out on eBay, and all of a sudden the auction disappears, and I get a DM saying, "Look what I got." So, hey, I got to start doing some buy it nows instead of making offers.
Yeah, you got competition.
David Lloyd's gonna just fucking swipe it somehow.
Tim French,
big respect.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Tim French, pretty big week. Got a PSA sub back with 10s on my Otani rookie and Undertaker out of 5 from the National. Sasha Banks auto from a redemption replacement. Bailey Transcendent auto out of 15. A Bailey silver bar. And a Mansoor mezzanine to 5.
Mansoor?
Coming in hot. Yeah. That Taker is sick. I mean, I don't like the background design.
The image is awesome.
He's chilling in the sky.
Yeah.
But I mean, out of
the
5,
image they used is awesome.
Yeah, it was.
It's like 96, 97 Undertaker.
Yeah, perfect.
It's a good era. A couple more. Dave Nagel picked up a Spectrum Ring Generals triple relic auto to 16 from Britt Baker.
Britt, that's
to me. Can't go wrong with the timing right there. I think people were sleeping on her because she's just out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Aaron Annunziata recently picked up an autographed 2019 PCW Ultra Series 1 War Beast card featuring Jacob Fatu and Joseph Chamel. It was a nice price with the Jacob Fatu getting signed to WWE. Knew I had to have it. Yeah, it's good timing there.
Yeah, it's good timing.
Last but not least, pretty big one. Levi Thebo. Few of the pickups from breaks. Ariana Grace Gold Prism Auto to 10. An Ava 2023 Prism Auto to 50. Tiffany Stratton 2023 Prism to 50 Auto. It's a big boy. Jericho Spectrum Patch Auto to 10. Rey Mysterio Elite out of 10. Ken Shamrock Elite out of 10. Jimmy Uso Select Flash Gold Prism to 10. And Bailey Tops to 10.
Damn, nice. Yeah, I like that. Did
Good
I get that
there.
graded for? That's a nice one.
Yeah. Alrighty, boys.
Would you guys pick up anything?
Yeah. I actually picked up off Amazon. I am all in on the top loader binder.
Nice.
Oh, this is
So
going around.
I did pick one up because I figured I have a lot of like kind of lower tier, like just cards that I love, like refractors, high numbered stuff. So I'm pretty much just going to dive into I want to do I'm going to have a baseball top loader binder and then a wrestling one. And I'm just going to keep 2. I can fit like 200 cards in there. So I'm all in on it. I'm going to give it a try and hopefully I like it.
Brian was the first one to get that years ago. And he fucking loves it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, it's a nice thing to have. Cause again, sometimes like when I have my boxes, digging through them takes forever. I'd rather just have a binder where I could go to that I know I have everything. So I'm just going to do it that way from now on.
Anything for you, Johnny?
Who the fuck's that one?
Oh, damn, that got me horny. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
not done, Johnny. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So do you want me to tell the Chronicle story now?
Yeah.
Tell me the
Chronicle
story.
It is a part of purchases. So me and Johnny go to the LCS and we decide, he's like, actually, he was the one that proposed it, which I was shocked. He's like, yo, we need to go get Chronicles. I was like, all right, I'll give it an open. So go to the LCS. They have some blasters. First of all, Johnny and the store manipulated me. They said it was 35. All of a sudden, I know it's 40. And I'm like, wow, I just got upcharged 5. It's fine, though. I digress. So we get to his house, and we start opening. And fucking Johnny in his first, what'd you get, 2 blasters?
Yeah.
First blaster, he's like, holy shit, I just pulled an action pack taker. And he holds it up, and it's the gold one. And I'm like, fuck. I said, here we go. I was like, you just got literally the hit of the blasters, I'm sure. Now I'm done. I'm screwed. I opened my first box. Nothing. I am livid at this point. I'm literally like, I am never opening up a box again. I never pull shit. This is ridiculous. Not even 5 seconds later, I open up my next pack. Tiffany Stratton auto.
That's real nice. Those are tough. Like I said,
I was like,
blaster
yeah.
autographs are tough.
Yeah.
Especially big names.
Oh, yeah. So I was like, thank God. And I think there wasn't even a sale of one on eBay yet. So it's still, I saw a Tiffany get pulled maybe in our group. And then I got mine. So I was really pumped about it. I was stoked. Me ready to give up opening cards, and I got blessed.
We're back, baby. We're back.
As you can imagine, it was typical, Danny fashion where I was bitching and complaining excessively.
Yeah, everybody loves it.
And then Johnny's like, oh, see, go fuck yourself now, because that's what
everybody
you want
loves
to complain and look what you get.
Everybody loves a whoa me guy. Everything's bad. Everything stinks. You have so many of those at work.
Listen, not everyone was blessed with a horseshoe up their ass, so I got to make.
Yeah, not everyone was. I don't have to hear every week that you don't have one up your ass.
Well, I'm all smiles this week, so
there you go.
Yeah.
Now you, Johnny. What about you? Besides,
yeah, just the blast like you mentioned. I also picked up a couple of cards from Henny Omega Stream Card Pros on Whatnot. Check him out. He's still doing 2 nights a week, singles night, WWE singles night on Tuesdays, and then Japanese rarities night on Fridays. I've been jumping in the Friday one. Picked up a couple of things there. I got a Liger rookie from 95 BBM. I picked up 2 or 3 cards from the Bandai WCW set. It's the Japanese WCW set. So I got, I think, Scott Hall the Giant and 6, I think. So kind of into that set right now. So I picked up those from Henny.
So you're gonna collect that set till about 30%?
Yeah, about 40%. and then move on to the next thing. But yeah, no, I got called out last week by David Lloyd on the Squared Circle Relics podcast for not being a collector anymore because I haven't had purchases in a while because I'm having a fucking kid, and I want to make sure that everything is ready to go. So I've been lacking on my eBay. So I'm like, you know what, I can't let this guy walk all over me on a show that I helped build. So I had to make some purchases this week.
Cocky Johnny's back.
There you go.
It got me fired up a little bit. So
yeah,
we'll see. Maybe this week, if we end up in the hospital, I'll have some downtime. I'll start scrolling on eBay. Maybe I'll make some purchases out of boredom. I don't know. We'll see.
Actually, real quick, can I cut back in 1 second? Before I forget, special shout out to Aaron Peacock for purchasing and sending me a 2023 Panini Prism blue autograph of Dolph Ziggler. That was very kind, very sweet.
That's cool.
So I'm very appreciative.
And you almost left it out of purchases? Jesus.
Well, I still haven't got the card yet, but we worked it out last week. I wanted to mention it this week to make sure that the credit was due, and that was very sweet. So thank you so much, Aaron, for that. Much appreciated.
Nice. I was on eBay and I was like, I went down a little. I was like, I wonder what PMGs are going for. I just hit PMGs, like what's ending the soonest. I was like, oh shit, Max Caster is ending the soonest. I was like, I like it. It was at $11. So I was like, I'll do 33.50 on it. Like a weird number with it was at $11 with like 4 minutes left. I was like, oh shit, 4 minutes left. It's like, oh shit. All right, let me let me throw a bid on it just in case I forget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it starts going up, I could go up. So I'm like, all right, though 33. I was like, I'm a pretty good distance away from, I didn't put 12 on it. I was like, 33 on it. So like 3 seconds left. I don't see I don't see it moving at all. Usually it starts like clicking up a little bit, like ding, ding, ding. So I was like, nothing. All I saw was 37 or 34. Bing, done. I was like, damn, what a snipe. I was like, oh, they must have done like 50 and they just jumped up to 34. So I'm like, fuck it. Now I'm like, I fucking wanted that card. I didn't want it. Now I want it. I'm like, fuck. So then I go, let me search it. It has a like best offer at 100 or something like that. I'm like, let me do 35. But hopefully this guy looks at the last auction and sees that one ends at 34. And this is what they go for. So 35, 20 minutes later, boom. I won. I was like, oh, nice. So that worked out.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was happy to get that. Didn't know I wanted it until it started going. And
actually, if you listen to the investment blog this week or last week, I did touch on a lot of PMG talk. So
some are lower. Like low end guys are going pretty low. So
yeah, I absolutely think they're worth a buy. 100%.
Like Adam Cole's up right now. I think I have a bid on it or something like that. But
his one fell. He was selling for like 90, and he's down to like 30, 40. It's crazy.
So yeah, that's all I was at PMG so far. I feel like I got something else, but I can't think of it.
Yeah.
So
you think of it?
My purchase of the week.
All right.
I picked up big league baseball cards for little Paul. But when he does good, I'll give him some of those.
That's a fun set.
Yeah, it's for kids. They like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's for the kids.
It's for the Matt Damon.
It's for the kids.
Vinny. It's for the kids, Vinny. It's for the kids.
Well, how much
the third time me calling you?
How much did you donate, LeBron? I gave $1 million, Vince.
Yeah. That end scene where he's just screaming at him.
Oh, the best.
Oh my god, the best.
The best.
Oh, it reminds me of the screaming I did at my intramural baseball game this weekend.
Oh god.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. And it's intramural one. It's not even the one, the travel one. And
god.
And
who were you yelling at? The umpire?
No, there's no umpire. We kind of umpire ourselves. So let me just paint the picture for you.
So what is there to yell at?
I'll paint the picture for you. You tell me if there's.
Paint
right.
the Picasso. Let's hear it.
You played baseball once or twice in your life.
I have.
So my team 9 out of 10 players on my team shows up. 7 of the players on the other team shows up. This is coach pitch. I pitch, coach pitch. All right. The dad on the team's like, oh, I'll play outfield for the kids. If it goes past them, I'll toss it in because I only have 7 players.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, we have no catcher. Dad catches, no catcher. I'm like, all right. So I have all 10 players. I thought, all right, go out there. Paul leads off with a double. The next kid gets a single. It's first and third. I have the next kid up, my boy Lucas, lefty. smokes one to the outfield. The
Yeah.
dad goes and cuts it off for a single. And I'm like, yo, Gar, you can't cut off the ball. It's like once it gets past you, go get it.
Right.
I'm like, I go, that's a home run. He goes, no, that's not a home run. That would have been like a double. A double. I goes, that ball is about 80 miles an hour off the bat. So now me and this guy are friends. I'm like, no. He goes, I'll give you a triple. I go, no, that's a home run. He's getting a home run on that. He's like, one of my kids would have blocked. I go, you're relying on one of your kids to hit one of your kids. They wouldn't have fielded that. Come on, show me a kid that would have fielded that. Point at one of them. Gives us a home run. Next kid gets out. Next inning, they score 5 runs. No. Next inning, they get up a bat, and they're like, "Yo, all your bats are illegal." I go, "How am I illegal? This is
in an intramural game."
I go, "These are all the travel bats. All these kids are on travel teams. The bats are usually." He goes, "Well, our bats aren't that good." And I'm like, "All right, you have poor bats. Those are like T-ball bats." And then I go back to the field. One of the dads like, "Oh, you guys can use our bats." So now all these kids pick up all our kids' bats.
Oh, that's not cool.
I hate that. And now they're winning. They're winning 8-3 in like the 3rd inning. And now they're just they're all getting hits. Next, the kid gets up again, 1st and 2nd. Lucas is mine again. He shifts everybody over to play him the pull. Shifts everybody to play him the pull.
First of all, the shift's banned. So
yeah. When I let him, I go, Lucas shoots it down the 3rd base line.
Oh, what a G.
He backs it, hands it like Derek Jeter.
The coach
stops it again. I go, why are you stopping that? Now we argue again. He's like, that one wasn't hit as hard. I was like, all right, give him a double on that one. That one wasn't hit as hard. So this is the 2nd time he stopped the ball. Now it's getting dark. Now we're in the last inning. We're down 12 runs, Danny, in the last inning. It was unlimited runs. I go, we could come back. Boys, I go, we could come back. Next thing I know, Lucas gets up again. He smokes one again.
Oh no!
My boy, the dad, stops it in front of another kid. He fields it in front of another kid. I go, you're not even letting your kids field these now.
Yeah.
Now we're like nose to nose at this point. I'm like, you this is unbelievable. What are we doing here? You're the best player on your team. Do I need to give you the game ball? So he's like, I'm sorry. He's like, Apollo. I'm like, sorry. I'm like, what's going on here? So now it's getting real dark. Danny, tying runs on first base now. 1 out.
And they called it?
No. One of the dads on the team's like, Paul, you got to end this. You got to end this. I go, the tying runs on first base. And why are you talking to me? Don't talk to me. Talk to your own coach. Don't talk to me. Talk to your coach. He pulls his kid off the field. And I'm like, oh, now we got to end in a tie? They're like, I was like, no, we're finishing it. We're finishing this. We're finishing this right now. And then, because I knew my top of my lineup was coming up. I was like, oh, we're ready. I go,
ready.
Oh, we're ready to go. I got the last. So next kid gets a double. So it's 2nd and 3rd. Winning runs at 2nd. The last kid up in the lineup hasn't got a hit all season. And then Paul's on deck. I go, Paul will win it for us. I know he'll win it. I got it in my I feel it in my plums. The last kid hits a double to win it. We all jump up and down.
Wow.
We win it. Yeah.
Oh,
I was waiting for that dad to say something to me at travel practice, but he wasn't there. Yeah. Oh, I got to the park. I got to the parking lot by the time he was pulling out. That's how much time he saved by pulling his kid out of the game.
Yeah.
So,
all you had to do is wait another minute.
3 minutes. Tying runs on first. You kidding me? But
wow, that's a hell of a P-Bear story time.
I text the dad. I go, hey man, I didn't get to give you the game ball, but when I see you, I'll get you the game ball. You did an amazing job fielding. Next time we'll see if we get you to hit.
Jesus.
So he's cool. We're both cool now on the same page.
Salt in the wound there with that comment.
But there will be people I'm not gonna be. I can't. The travel games. It's gonna get bad.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, there. Last one. Sorry about this. You played, but this is what I want to tell you. This is where I went. This is where I lost it on my team.
Yeah,
and the parents on my team, the parents on his team. Ground guy on first, 1 out.
Yeah,
ground ball to my first baseman. Kid runs to first. He sees my first baseman, runs back to first base. The guy on first now runs back to first base.
Yeah,
the first baseman runs to first base. He steps on first.
Right.
And then tags the runner. What?
Both out.
How are they both out? No, you're both wrong.
No, because
no.
What happened first? The tag or the
steps? I said he steps on first.
Yeah.
And then he tags the runner.
So the runner, the guy who hit the ball's out.
Yes. And now because it becomes a rundown situation, the force.
But the guy's just standing on first.
Oh, he was standing on first.
He was standing on first.
Standing on first.
Oh, he's safe.
Back to first.
Yeah.
He stands on
he's
first.
Safe.
Yep.
and my guy steps on the base, and then he tags him later.
Oh no,
So
he's
now
safe. Yeah, he's on the
I
bag.
got my parents on one side screaming, it's a double play. I got the other parents on the side that's saying there's neither one of them are out. So I'm like, no. That kid. So they try to switch the runners on me. They try to put the kid that hit the ball on first and the
No.
kid that doesn't know what
No,
he's doing.
he's out.
I go, no. Where's that other kid? I go, they both look the same. I go, not that one. Give me the other one. The one that doesn't know what he's doing. He's like, what does it matter, Paul? I go, what does it matter? I go, you're the one switching
These
the
are the
players
rules.
on me. I go, the kid that's flying down the line, or they want the kid that doesn't know how to run. Put the kid that doesn't know how to run back on first. So then, of course, that's a big deal because he's like taking a piss.
Yeah.
Like he ran off to take a piss. And
I believe you have to follow the rules because one day in life, tough shit. You're gonna have to learn how to follow rules.
You just
So
don't know.
you start at the young level.
But first, I had to yell at all my parents, like, it's a double play, Paul. Paul, isn't it a double? I go, no, it's not.
No.
I
thought when you said you tagged him, like he was in between the baseline when he got
he
tagged.
was standing.
No,
Yeah, he was standing on the bag. He's safe.
He's safe.
Yeah,
He doesn't
safe.
need to. I'm screaming, tag him first. But you know,
Right.
Sorry, let's go. We got card corner. What we got
What
going
a
on?
time. Yeah, we
Wow,
got Chronicles, baby.
You should come to my games, man. They're wild.
He-Bear's all jacked up right now.
The blood pressure's through the roof.
I'll gladly come.
Yeah.
I'll play the outfield. You could make me the ringer next time.
Yeah, about you. I felt like in The Simpsons, it's like, I'll take Millhouse. I'll take Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
And then like I'll take one of his other friends. He's like, all right, I'll take Wade Boggs.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Well, let's that wrapped up some story time and news and recap. So let's get into card corner right after this last break.
It's wild, man. It's wild.
This is why I don't mind not coaching anymore because parents are just the fucking worst.
I'm the worst, man. I wouldn't want to coach against me.
No.
I wouldn't.
I mean, I got lucky. You're also coaching like what, 7-year-old, 8-year-olds?
8-year-olds.
Yeah, I was coaching 13, so it wasn't,
At least they know how to play the game better.
Right.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, you would think.
That's what everybody says. You would think.
Yeah, but you never know. All right, you get intro us, Johnny.
All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome to the final segment of the show, which is going to be Card Corner. So this week, like Danny mentioned earlier, we're going to discuss 2023 Panini Chronicles. All we have so far is the Blaster product. So that's what we're going to cover. No checklist yet. When we do get an official checklist, hopefully when we get a little closer to hobby release, we'll break that down. We'll talk about the parallels. We'll talk about all that stuff in a deep dive. But for now, since we've opened a little bit of this, we've seen some of the designs. We've seen some sales going on. I wanted to talk about the Chronicles blasters and then also kind of just retail in general. What our thoughts are on retail exclusive breaks and opening retail. We're seeing it a lot more lately, I think, just because of the lull in hobby product. We see a lot more breakers doing cases of retail. P-Bear's done a case of fat packs, and he's done blasters before, and I do think there is some value there, and it's good for the collectors. So first we'll jump into Chronicles, though. Danny, what are your overall thoughts so far, and what you've seen, what you've opened?
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit I was wrong. I think when we first talked about it on the show, I was like, it's just wasn't the biggest fan of Chronicles. I'm like, it is what it is. But this year I was pleasantly surprised and actually enjoyed opening. I mean, sure, I'm not going to skew myself. It did help that I pulled the Tiffany Stratton auto, but overall, the action pack to me is the star of the set. Absolutely love that they did
a great
this.
thing to add.
Oh, and the fact that they did the 24 karat gold, chef's kiss. I love it. It's going to be my insert of the year as of right now for sure. As we almost get halfway into 2024, but I like that they switched out some of the subsets. And they did keep some, which is typical. I mean, you're going to get your regular Chronicles base. XR was a returner. Johnny and I talked about when we were opening limited. Holy shit. Some of those images on the limited cards, I thought it was a great design. Fantastic all around. So I'm glad that I got to open those blasters. And when hobby comes out, I'm probably going to open a couple hobby boxes.
Yeah, why not? I'm looking. We don't have the breakdown yet. We don't have really anything.
No, nothing yet.
I'm assuming it's gonna be the same hit as Chronicles last year.
What was it? That was 2 autos?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna pull it up live.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think there were a lot of designs this year that I was pleasantly surprised with. Like Danny said, obviously the action pack thing is going to be the insert set for me in this. I'm doing the whole set. I think it looks awesome. It's a nostalgic thing for people our age or our generation. To go back to the original action pack and to hopefully it'll bring some new collectors into it, and maybe they'll go back and want to get the sets from 94, 95. But like Danny said too, I think there were a lot of other like more modern sets that did an amazing job. The Luminance to me is one of my favorite Panini sets. It's like the Stadium Club for Panini right now. The photography is just awesome, and they do a great job with the color matches. Like I have this like purple, it's hard to tell, but purple Liv Morgan. It's a great looking card. And listen, is it a $50 card? No, but not everything has to be.
Right.
I love that they did the Austin beer image in certified. So again, this is like a cheaper way for collectors to get their hands on that card, because originally I think that card came out in impeccable or immaculate. One of them.
Two.
And that's a premium product. It's a premium card. Now a collector like myself, who I don't usually go after cards like that, I can have this card in my collection. And if I want to get a parallel of it, whatever, I'll dive into it. But yeah, I think it actually got me to want to open hobby, as opposed to usually the other way around, where I'm like, I'll open a couple blasters, I'll get my fix, I'll be fine. I don't really need to, I don't have the want to really go back and open more of it. But I think now, based on what I've pulled and what I have and what I'm like collecting, I think I'm going to open some because it was fun. The blasters, you got a couple of numbered cards. I got a couple of the action packed. It's fun to kind of put together some of the different insert sets, and I'm going to do that, I think, with that when the hobby comes out, and maybe get a chance at like a low numbered, refractor of something, maybe a Spectra or something like that, or you get 2 autos or whatever. So to me, it did the opposite. It actually got me excited for hobby for once.
Nice. Do they have Panini 1?
No, but those are so Noir, National Treasures, and there's another one that's hobby exclusive.
Okay.
One.
Yep. Which is good.
We don't know if those are returning this year though, because
we know that Noir and National Treasures is.
Okay.
Nice.
I have the list. Hold on. While you talk, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, because and here's what I kind of forgot about Chronicles, which makes sense, but it still pisses me off, and I'll explain both sides of it here. I love that in Chronicles, they are going to release Panini card designs that may never come out for wrestling. So with that said, like if we never get a Panini 1 wrestling product, the fact that we at least get to have it in Chronicles, I think is awesome. It's a win. But on the flip side, a product like Spectra that I would love to see have as a standalone product, we're not going to get potentially. So there's certain of these designs that I just enjoy having, and I know we're not going to get the true standalone release. So not that it feels like a cheap ripoff, but like, I mean, look at National Treasure, for example. National Treasures cards sell through the roof in every other sport as a standalone product, but you put it in Chronicles, and I feel like it cheapens it a little bit, and the values reflect that.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
So like that's, but the end of the Panini WWE run, if we never get a standalone National Treasure release, at least we could say we got it in Chronicles. So I look at it on both sides of the fence.
I'm excited for Chronicles. It's a product I was like, and now hearing you guys talk about it, I'm pumped for it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So, and just to confirm, last year was just 2 autographs and a number of parallels. Yeah.
So Gala, National Treasures, and Noir are hobby exclusive.
So Panini 1 might be out.
Damn, I love Panini 1. I
know. And that Tiffany card sells for a fortune now.
Oh my god.
But the some of the available brands that are going to be in, I guess, in both certified classics, contenders, Donruss Optic, Gala, Golden Age, Honors, Illusions, Limited, Luminance, National Treasures, Noir, Origins, Playoff, Ring Royalty, which is Diamond Kings for baseball collectors, Spectra, Timeless Treasures, and XR.
Here's a question for you guys, and I think I know your answer, but I go back and forth. We have Prism and Select. Do you still think with Donruss Optic being included in Chronicles that Donruss Optic should not get its own standalone? or do you think that it should?
Oh, I wish it did.
Oh yeah, I like Donruss Optic.
Do you feel like if Optic did have a standalone release with selected Prism, it's too much Chrome product?
Nah, Chrome's
Mhm.
always good. Nah, I think that would be
Well,
all
it's
right.
popular stuff for sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think it's too much.
Or I would have at least loved to have had them maybe do so, like in regular Donruss. Sometimes they do the case hit where they put a Donruss Optic in the Donruss product. Or it could have been a Bowman situation, like for example, in Bowman, you get all your paper cards, but then there are Bowman Chrome cards.
Oh yeah,
within
like that.
Bowman.
That's more of a top.
Could they have done that for Donruss? I think that would have been awesome.
Donruss.
Donruss.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just spitballing here.
Honestly, I'm more excited for it to come out sooner. This was a product nobody did. Anybody see this coming? I didn't see it coming.
No.
Yeah,
Chronicles
like,
Blasters just randomly were
the
out.
Chronicles Blasters like
it's like
Gelman
what the hell?
first posted or something. Like, what the fuck?
I still
What
don't think
the
we have a
fuck?
checklist,
Yeah,
No,
that's
not yet.
crazy.
which is it's wild.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some feedback from people saying that the blasters and stuff weren't for them in terms of value. That there really isn't much you can get in value, except for the action packed. And I just don't agree. I think that there are products that have retail product that they don't have necessarily some good high monetary value. You get a flagship product in a blaster. Chances are you're not gonna pull a $500 card every time. Or I mean, it's not meant for that. It's meant for the lower end collector that kids or whoever that want to rip product, gives them the opportunity to $25-$30 price point. But I think in this product there is that opportunity, and a couple of those examples, other than the action pack, could be the Spectra, the Phoenix, the Donruss Optic. If you get a gold out of 10 in Cody, Tiffany Stratton, Liv Morgan, any of the big names, it's gonna move. It's not gonna not sell because it's from a blaster.
Right.
Cards like that are gonna be big.
If you guys are you guys looking to sell those now? Now's the time to sell it before kind of
for sure.
market starts getting them all in. Now's the time. First off the line, first out there usually sells better than anything else. So
But
you guys rip this, looking to move it, I'd move it now sooner than later.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm looking at eBay sales in general. I mean, it seems like more common than not, people are getting one action packed per box, or at least every 2 to 3 boxes. So if that's the case, and let's say you get the blaster at Target for what? It's going for $30. I mean, here's a list of sales that have just sold recently. Roman Reigns 14, Stone Cold 10, Alexa Bliss 24, Roman 17, The Rock 13.
Those
Austin
are good prices,
18,
man.
Finn 15. You're literally getting half your box back in one card.
Right.
That's not this, and you're going to get numbered cards in the box. You may even get an autograph. So obviously the values are going to change. I would love the action pack.
I think they're going to go down once Hobby.
If it drops a little bit when Hobby comes out, that's expected. But at least the people that are opening Chronicles Blasters now, you can't say that there isn't the value in the box when a good portion of it is going to have at least half your value back.
Yeah, I agree. And like Peter said, I think the window is now. If you've opened any of this week and you want to move some of it now, like some of the stuff that I'm not going to hold on to, I'm going to try to move maybe in the group or whatever. But it's not a ton of money. But I pulled a Bailey at a 75, Randy Orton at a 75, Jey Uso at a 75. I pulled, a couple like the Optic Cena out of 199, like stuff like that. I got maybe 4 or 5 numbered cards per box on top of the action packed.
Yeah.
So basically anything I want to keep is free in terms of what I'm keeping in my PC. I can move a couple of those cards for $5 or so, and my blaster was free. I got a bunch of rookies and base and stuff, and I'm going to hold on to what I want.
Yeah.
What more could you want out of a blaster box? And I hit that Taker Gold, which is selling for like between 1 and 150 right now.
Yeah.
Damn, nice.
So there you go. Boom. I just whatever that math is. 3
to 4x.
Right. To me, it's worth, it's meant for the collectors, and it's an opportunity to rip some cheaper product and have fun with it.
How many packs were in the box?
Yeah.
8.
8 packs?
Yeah, 6 to 8, I want to say. But more often than not, like Johnny said, there's a good amount of numbered cards. I mean, you get your other parallels, like even the unnumbered stuff. I pulled a Hulk Hogan Spectra Silver Wave, not numbered, and I think the card was selling for like 20 to 30 bucks, and it's not numbered. So it's like that's a strong sale for, you know, a unnumbered parallel in a newer product, obviously, which also helps people that, you know, can't get hobby boxes yet. If that Hogan's out there and they need it, they're going to overpay for it. But
I mean,
still capitalize on it now.
I mean, P-Bear, I'll tell you, in like 4 or 5 blasters, that's all numbered.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
a thickie.
And
yeah.
those number cards, you're going to get $3 to $10 a card, depending on the number and who it is, if it's not major. So add those up, and you're gonna get money back.
If you're looking to,
Right.
you know, if not, some of the parallels are cool. You want to hold on to them or whatever, and you know, see what happens. But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, to say there's no value in it, I think it's just, you know, not everybody's looking to pull a $500 card every time they open something, you know. And I think this is the opportunity to maybe,
to me,
you know,
yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like, to build, you know, a collection or whatever, you go after some.
Yeah. Sure.
It's fun.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the hobby, to be honest, coming out.
Yeah, so am I
too.
actually. I am, and I think that's
God,
a
how
product
many
I'm going to jump
wrestlers you
into
think are gonna
breaks
be in
too,
this?
because there's so many different subsets and different people. Like if you buy a wrestler, there's an opportunity to pull some cool stuff multiple times throughout a break.
Yeah, it's actually this is the only product where you have like you get multiple sets. Select's a little bit like this, but nothing's like this where it's totally different cards, crazy.
Yeah.
You know, so I think I'm definitely going to jump into that.
Oh yeah.
And then you get the autos too. So yeah, I think it's going to be a cool product. I'm looking forward to that in the next few weeks. And if anyone sees the blasters, I think it's worth a $25 shot in Target.
At least right now in today's market.
You know, the action pack, you have a chance at a 24 karat gold. You have a chance at a low numbered insert. I mean, the Tiffany Stratton bronzes are selling for like 10 to 15.
Yeah.
And that's the base parallel of the whole set. And you pull a Tiffany Stratton, you're making almost half your box back. It's like, you know, if that's what you're into, and I think it's worth a shot. So I just wanted to make sure we touched on it because it's cool.
Talk to us again in a month when blasters are still out, because yesterday's prices are not today's prices.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So enjoy it now.
$2.
Yeah. But well, that wraps up our Chronicles talk, and that wraps up the episode. So first and foremost, special thank you and shout out to the Patreon members that were in the chat tonight that watched us live. We very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for that, fellas and gals. Yeah, this was episode 170. So make sure you guys are following along on Instagram at FilthBomb Wrestling and Twitter at CardFoundPod. New episodes of the podcast drop every Thursday. Make sure you're subscribed and please leave a 5-star review. And if you want to leave another 5-star review about my investment blog, please do. I mean,
somebody did that?
Yeah.
Who's the stone cold liar?
I think it was Tim French. That's my suspicion.
Yeah, let's check the PayPal receipt.
None to be had, none to be found. But yeah, enjoy that. With the Patreon, as we're talking about it, bonuses. You get to watch the episode live every Monday, access to the Facebook group, and more. P-Bear, anything you want to plug for Fanatics Live?
I have no idea what I'm going to do. Just stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram. I'll get to us. I have no idea. I have some Revolution. I have Dave and Adams did a repack product. Somehow we have a lot of that for some reason. I don't know. I'm going to do with that. And I have a case of Leaf metal with the Rock autograph in it. So that's not much there, but I have something with that. So maybe I'll plan something with that stuff right there.
Cool. All right, yeah, make sure you bookmark the future streams and follow fanatics.com/FilthBomb Wrestling at or the Fanatics app, whatever you want.
Yeah, and
folks?
I'm definitely gonna get a couple of things out this week, but most likely this is probably
most likely my kid's gonna come out.
What?
I'm gonna get a couple things out this week. Most likely my kid.
Yeah. This is probably my last show for like at least I'm gonna take probably 2 weeks off or so just to kind of get acclimated, and
we're gonna have to find third guests.
Yeah.
So I have
someone
who already reached out, a friend of the show, said he would be more than happy to step in.
Do you want to disclose who this is?
And he's co-signed by me, so I'm good with it.
What if he's not co-signed by me?
Well, we'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk about it. But
all right, we'll talk off air.
Jesus.
But yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Johnny, if he's good with you, he's good with me.
Well, you're gonna put your faith in him?
Yes.
I would never. He's my own brother.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens this week, but based on everything that went to the doctor today and everything, and it's looking like she's coming this week. So
She's ready to blow.
Yeah, we'll keep you guys in the loop.
That's a good
And
way to put
obviously,
it.
shout out to everybody that reached out. I had a bunch of people reach out to me last week just to give me some advice and say, like, congratulations and everything like that. So again, I appreciate all that. All these guys, we're all friends from this group and from this podcast, and it's cool that you get to share stuff like this and people reach out and stuff. So thanks for the advice. And I know Nagel's given me more advice than a lot of my friends have given me.
Yeah.
Including take everything they give you that's not nailed down in the hospital. So I plan on definitely doing that.
Yes, that's the best advice. Take everything.
Yeah.
I still have some of those baby cloths I use as wash rags around the house.
Nice.
Diapers.
So, but yeah,
And high tides raise ships.
What'd you say?
Thanks.
And high tides raise ships.
That's
I'll
right.
get that in.
High tide raises all ships. So again, yeah, if I don't see you guys next week, then I'll catch you guys soon. But yeah, thanks for all the support.
All right, brother. I'll see you there. I'll see you another time. And when it comes to wrestling cards, we are the best there is.
The best there was.
And the best there will be. Oh, hell yeah.